Welcome to episode 50 of SpaceX in the News. That's right, we're 50 episodes in now. Huzzah! Get this thing working. My name's Kevin, and today's Starship is the topic at hand as Elon Musk preps for his annual presentation. Let's get started. So this past weekend, Elon Musk came to Boca Chica, Texas to visit his stainless steel beauties. Footage of his visit was captured by Maria Pointer and Lewis from LabPadre. They were already on site taking snaps of Starhopper when Musk and his posse, which included his kids and the family dog, rolled up in not Teslas. And from what I could tell, he seemed to have a great time with his visit, given the fact he was high-fiving and smiling a lot. Now let's watch that again from a different angle with slow motion. He's reaching up, he has determination in his eyes, and oh yeah, we made contact. Haha, space. Musk also shared a picture he took from inside the workshop tent next to Starship and revealed some hinge pieces for the wings slash fins slash legs. Breaking out my old Lego Starship model again. What we're talking about here are these pieces, okay? They allow these landing legs slash fins to actuate and then break off. Gosh darn it! Yes, I know that it's not actuating the right way. This is a very early model. In fact, when my brother and I were building this, they switched from the single fin Starship, which was BFR at the time, to the 3-fin Starship, which is what we got now, at least for the next week or so until Musk changes it again. But he couldn't change it too much because we know that we have these pieces here. So Elon, if you need any more, just shoot me an email and I'll send plenty of these pieces to you. I got them in bulk. Elon also tweeted with some of the locals, including Maria, who confirmed a date and time for their tea party.
I am Mrs. Nesbitt.
Maria is my good friend, and this is the first time that she's made contact with Elon after all these years, so congratulations, Maria. That's really exciting. He also tweeted Austin Bernard, confiding his admiration and love for the people of Boca, Brownsville, and Texas. Austin is one of the locals that received an invite to Elon's Starship presentation on the 28th. It's definitely going to be an exciting time for them. It's going to be an exciting time for all of us. I can't wait. But while we're on the subject of Elon's visit, I thought I'd share some other kind of interesting news that I personally noticed, and that's Elon's security detail. Now, I myself in the past have dabbled in executive protection, and I just couldn't help but notice the professionalism of Elon's beefed up bodyguards. But notice how they're standing. Obviously, they're keeping an eye on the perimeter, especially Maria and Lewis. But notice their hand placement. Hands out front, not holding on to anything, not interlocking their fingers. This is the normal stance of a professional working close protection. They look like they're innocently twiddling their thumbs, but in reality, they put their hands in the best possible position for a quick draw of their concealed weapons. Also the way they park their vehicles. In this business, you're trained to always point your vehicle facing the quickest point of evacuation. In this case, it's the front gate. And then upon leaving, they use the lead car to block the cameras so that Elon's car with his family and his dog inside can drive past unimpeded. So I'm pointing out all this just to say, don't mess with Musk, bad guys. Anyway, just kind of a fun fact for you, but let's continue on with Starship's development. As we discussed in our last episode, the third and final bulkhead is installed on the lower half of the spaceship. I drew up a rough estimate of where the liquid oxygen and methane tanks are inside the hull. The everyday astronaut might be able to put this together, but can he do this? I don't think so. That shoddiness has me written all over it. Then obviously the top half of Starship is space for whatever payload SpaceX wants to put in there. Here's a render of the original BFR and where those bulkheads lie in relation to everything else. Only now Starship is a lot taller than the original. I mean, just picture this stacked on top of this. Freaking huge, brah. Oh, and don't forget about the nose cone too. In episode 44, we went over the transportation strategy to get the Mark II Starship prototype from Coco to the Cape, and documents filed with the local city and transportation authorities reveal that Starship could begin the trip by the end of this month, most likely before they stack the 3 major parts of Starship into one rocket. SpaceX is currently building a new construction site for Starship on the property of Kennedy Space Center. It seems they'll be moving out of Coco just to make the transportation logistics a lot easier. And they also just broke ground at Launch Pad 39A with a new concrete foundation for Starship's launch mounts. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I want to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon members who support this channel and allow me to make these episodes every week for you guys. If you'd like to become an eccentric patron for the channel, there's a link in the description, as well as a link to our Discord, to the website where I post updates on the development of KSP2 that's going on right now. And you can also check out our sweet space eccentric merch. Oh, God. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until the next one, Godspeed.